carrying too much. Not yet. You wait. And I couldn't get my players on board with changing the game. I set up my computer down in the basement. I've got a pool table down there that I put. It's like a 5 by 10 piece of plywood, and I sanded it and painted it, and that was our gaming table. I had a big map under glass, and it became our war room. And the walls of the basement were plastered with art and stuff, and shelves, and it was really, really good times. And let's see, where was I going with that? It's hard to concentrate on more than one thing at a time. Come on. Oh, those are candles that are tipped off. I thought they were mushrooms on their side. Let's get rid of the weight. So I brought my computer equipment down there, and I wanted to turn my video games, because by then I had several half a dozen really good video games, and I was using it as a visual. You walk, and instead of describing the room they walked into, they could see the room they walked into. They could turn left, turn right, look up, look down. I was really trying to immerse them into the optical part of the game. They didn't want to. They didn't want it. I was trying to make it easier for myself. It became such a burden to create on the fly. But those days are gone. We tried to revive them, a couple of us, but over time, people's schedules change for various reasons. Guys get girlfriends. They're all done. They're all done. You don't see them anymore. They get married. You're almost never going to see him again. Or I would take on a new job, and I just wouldn't have the time. Now, yours moved to other states. Yeah. I had a guy move several states away. Well, half a seaboard away. I lost one guy. He turned on a dime. He was one of the main guys. One of my better friends. His character got killed. He got cocky, got himself into a dragon fight, and I played strict. If the dice killed you, you were dead. I would try to keep the character alive. Like, say, this dragon jumps down, bites the guy's head off like a grape. He's dead. That was it. He never played again. He never played again. And he got mean after that. So after that, I started being a little more lenient. Like, I wouldn't let the guys know. This one guy gets killed. He don't know it yet. I haven't told him. I'm looking at my dice roll. He just took an arrow in the back at 20, double damage, whatever. He's dead. He don't know. I didn't tell him. I say, okay, you feel a big bang on your back, a crash, it knocks you over, and your favorite crossbow of speed, +3 crossbow of speed, has just been splintered into pieces. You're goddamn lucky that happened, because that arrow would have killed you. It would have snapped your spine. You'd be dead right now. That's my way of telling him. You want your bow, or do you want to live? You're giving me your bow if you want to live. And what I could have done with that other guy was I could have said, he crushed your magic helmet or something, you know. Come up with something to try to keep him alive. But this one guy thought he could do anything and not get killed. There was a door he wanted to get through, and he couldn't pick it. He couldn't kick it down. He wouldn't give up. He kept kicking it and kicking it and kicking it. And I kept warning him, you're starting to bruise yourself. You're starting to get sore. You're starting to hurt yourself. And he just wouldn't give up. He wouldn't. I kept trying to give him all the cues I possibly could. It's going bad fast. And he tried, finally, okay, dude, you just broke your leg. But now, I just don't have the mental capacity that I once had when I was in my 30s, 40s. When we tried to get back, my nephews wanted to play. So I tried. It didn't work out. I found that I was very slow and I couldn't remember everything. And they just didn't have the patience. They didn't understand the game. They did everything I told them not to. I told them, don't go out and buy DM books. Don't go out and buy modules and read them. And don't watch any D&D play online. Yeah, I know that feeling. I also don't have the patience I used to. I actually have more patience, but I can run out of patience. I can run out. It's not endless. I can be a very... Yeah, I did it again. Oh, now they know we're here. Okay, so who do I kill? The guy in the shirt? Stand up, dude. There we go. Oh, quick. Holy crap! I just got one-shotted. What the F? Huh?
What was that?
It's time to die, dog.
Oh my god.
Coming.
Well, at least I've been doing some saves, so we only got set back 2 minutes.
Doesn't matter. He wears that armor, he dies.
Well,
Killing you will make for an excellent
the thing about
story.
D&D,
None of you will be
it's
alive
an
to tell it.
extremely slow-paced game. Now, you can watch some of these guys online. And they totally cheat hack their way through it. I've watched them giving visual signals to somebody. Some girl.
I hope I didn't scare you. It's a blessing given to some of us. We can be like wild beasts, fearsome. Oh no, only the Circle have the beast blood. Prove your honor to be a companion. Eyes on the prey, not the horizon. We should keep moving. Still the Trogger to worry about.
As soon as you stop talking, we can start moving. So I'm watching, and this girl rolls a number. She knows it's a bad number. She's a very beginner player, and she says kind of where most of the stream doesn't see what's going on. She's like, I rolled a 2. And the guy, out of the side of his mouth, under his breath, kind of goes, roll again. And she rolls again. Now she gets a favorable outcome. So some of these people are trying to sell the game. They're trying to make it look really cool and fun, so people go in their store, because these people own stores that sell that product. And they want people to think the game is something that it's not. It's not that. But I guess it can be whatever you want it to be. That's why I told them not to watch anything online. I wanted virgin players with no expectations. And the other thing, these online, not all of them, mind you, a lot of these online D&D guys do is make the game go fast. They speed up the pace of the game, keep track of less variables, move it along, and making it easy. It just wasn't something I wanted them. I wanted virgin players. I didn't want them to have expectations. I didn't want them to see that kind of gameplay. And they just didn't have the patience. Oh, I need to look up to see how much weight will fit in that sack, or what size it will, how much you can fit in it, what. And I could tell they were losing their patience. Okay, now what? Yeah, see, I'm wearing that helmet. I'm not wearing a match. Well, it's not a match set. It's not all light armor. That's heavy armor. I forgot to swap out of that. So this'll give me 25% more armor class. Armor rating 223. It'll go up to 245 plus 25%. Yeah, 306. That'll help. Okay, well, this thing isn't dead yet. I better do my save here, so I don't have to go through all that management all over again. Let's go get him. Oh, I'm heavy. Have you watched Critical Role? The only problem with them is too much drawn out drama. Yep, I watched a guy that's, you know, there's so many ways to play the game. This guy was very dramatic. What people need to realize is D&D rules are somewhat subjective. Different DMs will apply rules slightly different. Yes. I tried to be a purist. I tried to follow the rules exactly the way they were said, being very careful about punctuation. I would have guys say, yeah, but the book says this. I said, how about you finish the sentence? Hey, there's a comma there. Your players, my players, especially this one, had this way of interpreting things so much different than what was really intended. I don't think he was trying to cheat. I just think it was one of those things where people, their minds are funny. People's minds don't always tell them the truth. They'll tell them what they want. Sounds like, well, this guy was my brother. I didn't want to say that. He was my brother. So I knew him. He's not a cheater. He's not trying to... But sometimes you'll believe a falsehood because your mind won't let you believe the truth. That's what I thought was going on with him. He wanted it so bad, he was blinded by punctuation. I don't know. But I was a purist, and you know, I was strict. I'd give out some gifts. But very careful about it. But my thing was, everything was possible. What direction do you want to go? What do you want to do? You can do anything you want. Want to stay here, start cutting down trees, build a log cabin? Well, start working at learning how to use an axe. I'll let you do it. Let you do anything you want. It was a big burden on myself because that's when you have to randomly generate as you go. The DM 2, I forget, had way in the back of the book had a real good random dungeon generator. I'm going to do another save because of all that weight management I just did. I'm just going to save right on top of it again.
What was that?
That was you about to die. Let's go for. Let's miss you and let's take out her. Okay, and you're swinging at my back while this is happening? Varkas, what are you doing?
Gonna cry now, huh?
Now, Varkas, take care of this dude, would you? Okay, this guy wants me, so he can have me. Well, that went different. I think I hit this guy with a crit. Something happened. Although you did allow him to create a repeating crossbow, but he had to present schematics on how it would work. Am I surprised he did just that? Yeah. Yeah, you make them, you let them have anything they want, but they have to make it happen in a realistic way. Okay, you want a horse that will go get your sword for you? It's going to take you 1 year of game time to train him to do that. And I used to keep a running calendar. I was very strict about time management. You know, so many, a round was, I forget the round and the turn, the 10 seconds, the 1 minute. Your spell lasts for 10 minutes. I had a running clock all the time. I always knew what time it was, and I always knew what day it was. I wouldn't always tell the characters because they didn't know. They didn't have calendars. They didn't have watches. All they could do is look up at the sun, and good luck knowing what day it is. Things took time, money, whatever. So I'd let them do anything they could, if they could. Okay, you know, the way I would have played something like that is, okay, you need to, for one thing, your character probably doesn't even know of such a weapon. Luckily, that's a weapon that's a version of an existing weapon. So you can say, okay, well, you know, that's not so far-fetched. Hey, I wish this weapon had a faster loading speed. A very, very fast reload speed. Like 1 shot a second? I don't know. Instead of 1 shot or 2 shots in a round. So, okay, your character was able to think of that possibility, because that's the first step. Could your character even think of such a possibility? I would have characters say things, and I would say, well, your character doesn't know that. And my brother, he would argue with me. Well, I do too know it. I said, yeah, you know it, but your character doesn't. So you can't act on that knowledge. But I'd say, okay, well, you need to find somebody. You need to either find something in a book, and it wouldn't be me talking. They would find somebody to talk to, ask some wise wizard, and I would use dice rolls. Does this guy know what to tell you? You know, you need to go on a special quest. So they're questing for 10 game days to find this person who knows something about. Geezer Hermit, thanks for the follow, buddy. Thank you. I'm doubly glad because now I know that works. Oh, there it is. It's showing up on screen too. This OBS, it's such a pain in my ass. I mean, if I could spend $500 to own an open broadcast, a version of OBS, Streamlabs, except not free, something good. These things are good, but I want something much better. I would do it. OBS has stuck it up my butt so many times. But it's free and I just keep fixing it and figuring it out. You make a better door than a window. You just died in place, huh? Okay. And I tried to do that with, I forgot, I think I think I was looking at a video editing software. Everybody wants to rent it to you by the month now. Oh, hello. Why are you coming after me all the time for? There's another guy in the room and he's closer. I know there's a bowman up there somewhere. Go get him, Varkas. Or her. I'll go loot the dude. In case he's got a key or something on him that we're gonna need. Where did he go? Where's his body? I thought we killed him right over here. Oh. Ow! Varkas, are you down? Oh, you pansy. Oh, now he's up? Why'd he get up? They never get up once they're down until all the enemies are dead. What? Okay. I'll tell you the most goddamn unbelievable story you're ever gonna hear. Sort of. Unbelievable, definitely. My brother was a pack rat in the game. He was that guy that would have 2+5 swords of masterpiece everything, several bags of holding with everything you can imagine, +5 this, +5 that. We started to even get up to +10 and stuff, but they didn't realize that, you know, you got a +10 sword, well, now your enemies have +10 swords too. I started making enemies that were just as strong as my players because they would get all OP, and I had to balance the game. So whatever they gave themselves, not sure what that was opening, but I figured it was going to open some. Dude. Well, before I go, oh, okay, I'll go in there. So he had so much shit. The epitome of OP hoarding. Well, something happened to him. I don't remember what it was. But, oh, he put a bag of holding into another bag of holding. There does need to be a challenge. Although, some people don't want that. They just want to breeze right through and have instant self-gratification and just get the prize, and not have to work at it. I think they would be disappointed after a while, though, and they would miss the work, because the journey is half the fun of getting to the destination. So he is a master hoarder. He knew better. I don't know how he made the mistake, but he put a bag of holding into another bag of holding. And if you remember what that does, it like creates like a black hole. Everything immediately implodes into the vortices of nil space. If you remember nil space. But he lived. It's a nuke. Yeah, it is. Big time. Even worse. It's like a black hole. The vortices of nil space. Oh my God. It changed his life. Good thing he didn't go out and commit suicide or something like that other guy got all pissed off. But anyway, can we continue? Well, get off my butt. So, he knows his stuff is in nil space. And I don't know how he figured it out, but he started to troll nil space. When I say troll, I mean fish with a net. Not troll like in chat. Not that kind of troll. I don't remember what I made him go through to learn how to troll nil space. But I told him, you need to roll a 1 in a million, dude, to get that shit back. It's gone. He rolled a 1 in a million. Wait. He rolled 10 in a million. He rolled 5 zeros in a row and then a 9 instead of a 0. He was 1 digit off of 1 in a million. 100 in a million? I forget exactly what that, I don't know exactly what that math turns into. But he rolled 5 zeros in a row and the 9, and I gave him his shit back. every copper. And he was just loving life. Lived on a river, so do know what it is. Lived on a river? Oh, trolling, right, okay. Well, the trolling I used to do was with a trolling rod in reel. There's a clamp fixture that holds your pole on the side of a rowboat. It's a very small boat. Put a 3-horse motor in it, and you just chug trolling. Yeah, and you just chug along in the lake. You let out so many colors of line, so you know how many hundreds of feet of line you've got out. And the slower you go, the more the line will sink. And so you get a feel for how deep you're dragging. And then you got the Davis spinner, which is like 3 feet of shiny metal spoons just spinning and flashing. And then another few feet of leader with your bait. Another lure. So the shiny catches their attention. They come swimming in, and they see your bait. Sometimes they would just hit the Davis spinner. That's the kind of trolling I used to do. Fishing for lake, fishing for trout, salmon. Just sitting in the boat, falling asleep, while my uncle drove the boat. Let's do another save. Like I said, I think I'm dying just about the right amount of times. I don't want to just come in here, whack, 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 dead. Whack, 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 dead. Whack, 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 dead. Whack, whack. That's... I don't mind a couple whack, whack, whacks and they're dead, as long as I had to plan my weapon. I call it weapon and tactics. You know, you got to be using the right weapon. Some of these creatures are weak to fire. Oh, duh. While I'm in here, I should be using this. This is awesome. It does 42 points of damage instead of, and I'm not min-maxing, I don't min, instead of 45 points of damage, a couple points. And this one sets them on fire as well, which makes them take extra damage. But this Dawn Star just looks really cool for one. Bright light. But every once in a while, you get it does like this big fireball blast or something. Really? How come I could... No. My mistake. As usual. Oh, I feel heavy again. I feel heavy. Oh, so heavy. Oh, level up. What? Didn't we just... Like, this isn't again, this is because I got dead, right? And we're just redoing this. I think that's what's going on. And we can tell by... Yeah, I can tell already. I see the lights out. I think those are the crucial points for saving. So often when you get killed, there's a lot of stuff that you did. Changing weapons, changing gear. Dawnstar is excellent for undead. Yeah, it has a quick attack speed. Oh. Well, I'm all about attack speed. Oblivion. Oh, I still need to do the weight thing? I must not have done it very well. Let me pay closer attention to what's been going on here. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. Getting the weight down. I'm looking for 200. I don't see it. I don't see it happening. At 219. That's not so bad. But that'll creep because we're picking up food and potions, and there's things that lighter weight things that I don't bother putting into the bag of holding. Oblivion Elder Scrolls 4 had a black blade. It's the blade that the murder club gives you. There it was. Boom ski. I don't know if that's all show and no go. I thought it would be an extra, and you see it better when I'm in third person, and it's like a fireball goes off in the room. It's like insta kill whenever it happens. It's so powerful you would think anybody nearby would die as well.
Never should have.
Go ahead, Marcus. Have a piece. I'm dying here. What the hell? Did he kill me? I think he just friendly fired me. I don't know. Boom! I love that effect. I'll give Sid a minute. He might be AFK. I'm carrying too much again. Oh, is that because I got... Now see, why isn't it... Why won't it let me activate? Yeah. Dude, how heavy are we? Okay. Man. How did we get so heavy so quick? What did we pick up? Or is this the die-in? I did a save after this, so... I'm probably just confusing myself. Got too much going on inside my head. I can't keep track of it all. I see my wife walking past the door out of the corner of my eye. I know she's looking here. She wants my attention, but she knows not to bother me unless she kind of has to. She's probably dying to tell me something, but she can't help it. Sometimes you got good news, you just don't want to wait. Be careful of followers. Serena walked in front of one of my arrows once and turned around and killed me with the staff I had given her. They also love to push you off bridges. Well, there you go with the band hammer. Thank you, sir. Yeah, and it's somehow I think it's ban. Ledges. Oh, ledges. Yeah, well, anything. Yeah, they're always horning in on you, getting too close. And I think there's something that's part of the AI where it gets its cue off of like the front of your weapon. They're always trying to stand in front of you. If you ever notice, if I'm in another room, he'll come running up. And he won't just, they often don't just run up and stand a couple feet behind you. They run up and stand right in front of your shoulder. Like if you had a rifle in Fallout 4, they stand right in front of your barrel. Okay, then maybe we don't wake that guy up yet. Soften them up. Marcus is going down quick. Here, you keep him busy, now get him from behind. Oh! She's fighting him? Oh, good. Well, you fight him. You guys fight each other. Oh, she's wearing some serious armor. Boy, she's not taking damage. That was not cool. Although I get it. I get it. I'll explain when the loud music goes away. Okay, enough of the scary music. It's over. We don't need your crescendo. I forget the other word, the opposite of... Oh, we still got one? Well, come get him, Varkas. Grossest. How'd you like that, Varkas? That was a nice one shot. He ain't pissed at me. I gotta remember when I hit my shout bumper to hold it in hard, not just give it a tap. Otherwise, I don't get all 3 words out. Oh, I'm a lone wanderer. I do not like companions. This guy's not with me on my choice. This is a canned mission. He's my shield brother. I'm supposed to not let him die. Did we get pulled out of... I don't think there's anything left here. Yeah, we're good to here. We did you, did you. We had so much fun playing D&D. Oh my god. That's how I got as close as I did to this one guy who ended up becoming my very best friend. He was just the roommate of the guy who got his head bit off like a grape. We're in the kitchen, set up at the table, where he's rooming with this other guy I know. And we offered him to play. He's like, oh, no thanks. He was an artist, so he was always carving or painting or drawing something. So he's in the other room, TV room, doing some art projects. And we're playing. And he comes out. And he's like, what's going on out here? Because we were just laughing and we were just having so much fun. He could tell. So he had to come out and see. Oh my God. What am I missing? He's like, yeah. Let me in on it. How do I do this? This looks like a ton of fun. And he became my most prolific player. Here we go. It turned into eventually just me and him. Some of these guys go down easy. I better get a save in. So this is my strategy that a lot of people don't take advantage of. Sometimes the best tactic is to run away, to not fight. I think I'll do a save here as well.
Found you.
Go to Jesus, or Muhammad, or whoever. Mop it up. No. I'm not sure what I was just looking at in the right-hand corner of my screen. Lower right. Was that my weapon dying? No, I don't have to charge this weapon, do I? Where's my weapon? Yeah, I guess I do have to charge it. Oh, see, look at a greater soul only fills this weapon almost half. And that's the other part of character management I have to do, is I have to keep him supplied with soul gems for recharging my weapons. like to hook myself up with a weapon that does enough damage or whatever that doesn't need charging. Yeah, so it ended up just me and him in the end, and then sometimes his nephew when he could make it. But, you know, younger guys, they want to be out trolling the bars for chicks and stuff, out drinking with their buddies. They trying to get them to, I mean, weekends, you know, everybody worked, so we, you know, Friday night until we'd play 18 hours at a clip, and then we'd come back for more. Dude,
Hey,
get out of my way. What part of get out of my way didn't you understand? That didn't send him on his butt like it did last time. Oh. Oh, 52 minutes. We did pretty good this time. That's not bad. Try to go another 8 minutes without forgetting. Eh. 7 coin. Oh, that's right. We're here for a piece of bluesgill, or whatever that word is. Mammoths. Oh, should fill greater gems with the souls of giants and grand gems with mammoths. I wonder, I never really got a handle on how big of a soul characters had. Oh crap, I'm over encumbered again. How does that keep happening? So quick. I loot a couple dead guys and all of a sudden I got an extra 200 pounds. Actually 275 or 70-ish. 250 anyway. That's okay, I'm not complaining. I sound it, but it's a good thing. I'm annoyed. But that's what the bag of holding is for. Yeehaw. What's that lyric Billy Joel says? But you can never go back there again. Brenda and Eddie, is that the name of that song? Trying to go back, but you can never go back there again. And you know, I've tried in various ways, and it's true. You can't go back to those. It's just not there anymore. It's not the same. It's gone. $226. Yeah, so we gained an extra 7 pounds, but still, it takes 258 pounds to overwhelm me. Oh, And I remember these silver hand. Oh, jeez. That arrow hurt. Oh, so I ran into him again. That was smart. I believe Death Lords are either greater or grand. They're one of the tougher... Oh. Oh, dude, if you're going to back up here and present your back to me... Because I guess the trick is, you don't want to have a grand soul gem and then kill a skeever. And I don't really know how the game behaves. Will it pick the smallest soul gem in your inventory to put the soul in? I'm hoping. But what's been working for me up till now is I just find them. I haven't trapped any souls, and I don't want to. Although if I have to resort to it, I would do it with evil creatures. I've been finding it's very hard to get giants, well, in a sense. Let me restate that. Mammoths and giants don't aggro really easy. Once in a while, they do. But a lot of times, you can get really, really close, like 20 to 40 feet. And as long as you're just trying to, like, ignore them and squeak by and get around, no aggro. So I would do the evil creature. I wouldn't want to go out killing mammoths just to get there.
A fight.
Where? On the other side of that door?
Good enough.
No sign.
What? What?
Is someone there?
What would you just...
Time to end this little game.
He missed. Don't run by him. Oh, you dumb. Oh, now I'm stuck. Now I'm stuck.
Oh, you got no.
Jesus, I borked that. That wasn't anything to be proud of. I find the best way to do souls is to farm soul gems in Dwemer Ruins, range giants with a bow to separate them. Ah. I've got this tactic I try to do, is I try to get my enemies to kill each other. Like, I gotta make a highlight out of this. It's in one of my tapes. I don't know how many hours it's gonna take me to find it. I probably won't go through the time. But it's that dragon fight you get. That first dragon fight with that broad whose name I forgot already. In that town, Kynes Grove. It's the first dragon. Oh boy, no way. You gotta be kidding me. Holy crap. I need a tactic. This isn't gonna work. I would love to throw a scroll, but you can't use a scroll. You get interrupted, and it ruins the spell. It takes a long time to cast a scroll because they're all surrounding me. I got an area of effect scroll that would like devastate this whole room, but I'll never get a chance to throw it. Well, let's just get rid of those. Oh, get him in the doorway. Oh, a mistake. I made a mistake. Let's do it. Holy crap. How did they kill me so quick? I'm going to use all my healing in this place. With these guys. I can tell. I don't want to go back. I don't want to save scum just to get myself out of here. But I got a really good tactic with a really good weapon. Oh, more household business I need to take care of. I've had a hair dryer blowing on the regulator from my propane tank all day. Well, 6 hours because it got water in it that froze and none of my gas appliances would work. It has taken me days to figure out why this heater wouldn't work, and come to find out, as soon as I found out that the clothes dryer also didn't work, because that's gas, I'm like, oh, it's not my heater, it's the gas. Oh, boom, yep, we're not out of gas. Okay, it's the regulator. This is what we're going to arm. Oh, and then I'm going to run out of juice quick. And I just spent all that. Okay, I've got a grater. Come on! I'm stuck here. Fuck it. Fuck it, just kill me already.
No sign of her.
Jesus Christ, that was terrible.
What was that?
That sucked. No, we're not doing this. We're not doing this. I guess we're doing this. That was really, really stupid on my part to get myself stuck in that cage, surrounded by 4 really strong silver hands. Not your run-of-the-mill silvers. Those guys were just crushing. That was stupid. But the tactic I was aiming for was to catch him in a group, and I'd stand at the door with my flame and burn him at the door, keep him from coming in. If I could keep him in the hallway on the other side of the door. Burn! Rage quit. Exposed sub-coke. I've never rage quit. I've never raged quit. Oops. And I get well, you know, you all know what road rage is. Well, the word rage is a very powerful negative word. Normally, it's negative. And it finally became apparent that using the word rage every time somebody was annoyed behind the wheel. And so they invented road annoyance instead of road rage. You could be road raged or you could be road annoyed. I don't game rage, I get game annoyed. Okay. Oh, I know what I'm... Dawnbreaker. Okay, I see it, Dawnbreaker. Where's the goddamn staff? Oh. Really? I only went by it 3 times. And fill it up, please. Yes. Okay, let's do the save here then. Well, now that I'm doing all this, how heavy am I? Okay. Now if I can get them here... or here... How come they're... Last time they came right at us here.
Hello, who's there?
Ha! Found you.
Who found who? What are they fighting, Draugr? What? What? The other thing we can never lose sight of when we play this game is you got to remember it's an RPG.